Today, I want to share a real life business lesson with you. This is a true story. I read an email from a supplier to a customer who also happened to be a client of mine. And it was a while ago, so I'm not outing anybody here. But let me tell you, when I read that email, I almost fell from my perch. I could not believe what was written in that email. My client had decided to end her relationship with this particular supplier as she'd been approached by another business that offered a more extensive service. The more extensive service came with a much bigger price tag, but as we all know, price is a whole lot less important than how the service benefits the customer. When my client emailed her initial supplier and she very politely said, "Hey, I have absolutely loved working with you. However, my business needs have changed and I have a new supplier who is going to be able to offer a different level of service that will accommodate my business changes." The supplier quickly snapped an email back, which was a vile little retort saying, "Well, I could have offered you exactly the same service, but you never bothered to ask, and I assumed you couldn't afford it anyway." And that is word for word what was contained in that email. So my client is telling me this story, and I am just fascinated that somebody would do this. And then she showed me the email proof, and you can imagine me as a business coach looking all shocked and horrified. The supplier should never have assumed that their customer could not afford to pay for a higher service without asking them first. This relationship was one that was worth about $8,000 per year to that particular supplier. It was one of her biggest accounts, yet she never bothered to check in. She never sat down with her customer, my client, and said, "Is there anything else that we can do to help you in your business? Is there anything additional that I can offer you to make life easier for you?" So of course, my client never really thought about it until somebody else approached her and said, "Hey, this is the level of service you're probably getting right now. My business wants to offer you more, and this is what we can offer you." My client was like, "Hell yes, sign me up. That sounds like heaven." If you have customers or clients, have you checked in with them recently? Have you asked the question, "Am I doing everything for you that you need me to be doing? Can I offer you anything additional?" And obviously that comes at a price, but make sure you're having those conversations. And if you're not having those conversations, don't be shocked when that person says to you, "One of your competitors has snuck in the door and is offering me something better." That was today's 2-Minute Tuesday, and if you enjoyed it, please make sure you subscribe for more.